Hey YouTubers, it's another beer review. I just got finished bottling my own beer. You probably saw that video as well. I just bottled just short of 10 liters of Sapperton Pale Ale. And now I'm thirsty. So, got the big bottle out tonight. This is a 750 ml bottle of the Innis Gunn. It's Scottish beer. And this is the rum finished. I haven't tried this yet. And I've been looking forward to it. It says, brewed in small batches, oak-aged beer. Unlock the flavor. Rum finished. Full-bodied Scottish beer, bursting with fruit and spicy notes. So, I suppose I'll have to try it. Now this is the church gear I got, first year university, so I've had this one quite a long time. And still working, despite the large amount of use. Listen to that. I can smell it over here already. Nice color to it. It's darker, more ruby than most coppery beers. Just smells good, I don't know. I don't have the beer nose words to describe it yet, but it just smells good. There's a lot going on there. All kinds of different kind of malt. I don't even know where to begin. It's nowhere near like the IPA I tried last time. There's none of that forward hops. It's all malt. You can taste the age. That's just plain old good. So you can see here, have some ingredients for my next batch of beer. I'm gonna get that going tomorrow. You know, just having this sitting here on the table, it just smells so good. I should probably go and buy a bag of hops and just keep sitting here on the table. But I'm gonna get a batch going because it takes 2, 3, 4 weeks for it to ferment, for the beer to be made. And then I get to bottle it. And then I get to wait another couple of weeks for it to be ready to drink. So I will try to make more videos of me when I'm making this beer tomorrow. I'll do some more videos as I'm bottling. Maybe not. It looks like my last bottling is going to end up being 4 videos, and maybe I don't need to do that every time I bottle, but I'll take the videos I need to, and if anybody has any questions or anything they want to see in more detail, of course I'll set it up and I'll take the video. Yeah, I've been waiting for that. So, my computer here knocking off. Just been having the odd bit of issues with recording directly to my computer, so I'm starting to think maybe I need a digital audio recorder so I don't have to deal with computer and software problems. But I got a nice podcasting mic here, and it'd be a shame to not be able to use it for my videos as well. I'll look into it. Anyways, yeah, I've been enjoying making that first batch of beer, and I'm looking forward to the second batch. I think it's a very important skill to have. Us here in Canada, we're taxed over the top. Everything, absolutely everything, from gasoline, sales taxes, property taxes, income taxes. Boy, get me started. And alcohol and tobacco and everything. Every single thing we have. We're taxed on the gas so we can go to work, so we can make money and pay income tax, so that we can pay sales tax and alcohol tax and so on the things that we buy. So I'm a very big proponent of being able to do things for yourself, whether it's a home improvement, or whether it's brewing, or whether it's working on your car. Because if you don't spend the money on it with somebody else, then you're not taxed. And that's another dollar that's not going to the revenues of the government. And I kind of have to laugh when I use that word revenue. You actually have to, make a contribution, or actually have a product of benefit, of use, to call it a revenue. But anyways, and if they don't have that dollar, they can't spend it, and that is one less dollar that they are enabled and emboldened to build up more programs that waste money and that we don't even want. So I'm just a very big fan of doing things yourself and spending less money. And if you don't spend that money, maybe you don't need that money, maybe you don't even have to earn that money, so you haven't paid the income tax on it. So then you have those hours of your life to do the things you actually want to do with the people you want to do it with. And I think home repairs, auto repairs, and brewing are the easiest ways to get started with that. So fixing a hole in your drywall, changing your oil, and making a batch of beer. Those are all good steps towards personal freedom, personal sovereignty. Then, of course, we'll get into gardening at some point, but it's December. Don't need to think about that right now. That's about it. This next batch that I'm going to be working on, it's called a new Western IPA. You can see it's an extract, light malt extract, and steeped grain. I have some Centennial hops, pellets only, and Cascade hops. I don't even need to open the bag. Smell it through the bag. That's just amazing. It's a beautiful thing. And American ale yeast. Again, I got the ingredients from Barley's Homebrewing Supplies, barleyshomebrewing.com. I'll post the ingredients and the recipe when I make a video of making it, and it's pretty straightforward. It's just an extract plus steeped grain, original gravity, shooting for 1.058, so that's target of about 5.7% alcohol, and that'll be good. I think as a beginner, I'm probably less likely to get all of the fermentable sugars out of the grains and probably do something wrong. So aiming for a little bit higher alcohol content will probably end up with it being a little bit more normal than what I got that pale ale. It's good, but I think it really only came out to be about 4% alcohol, which is fine. It's got a nice, I don't know, that pale ale taste and smell. It doesn't quite, you can't even describe it. It just fits like a glove. It's nice. There's nothing overly apparent in the hops. Mine, I think, was a touch on the malty side, but we'll see. Once it carbonates, once the yeast eats that little bit of dextrose and makes some carbonation, it should be much better. That's about all I have for today. I've been enjoying doing these videos. I hope they're getting better. I think this is about my, including the bottling, it's probably my 10th video. I'm trying to sync the audio from my Blue Yeti mic and the video from my camera, and I think that's much better than taking the audio from the in-camera microphone. Though I'm thinking, especially if I'm away from somewhere where I can bring my computer, I really do think that a digital audio recorder is something I need to invest in. And maybe I'll be watching the Boxing Day sales, see what I can get there. I'm still happy with my Moab 10 EDC bag, carrying it around a little bit. I just went into my local shop and I picked up an add-on pouch. I have a number of just outdoor survival goods that are inside of my first aid kit. I want to separate them, get them out of there, put them in here, get my first aid kit built up just for first aid and really stocked up nicely. And then if I have a reason that I can't fit everything into that pack that I want, then I can pull this out and it'll just slapstick right onto the side of my pack. So I actually did a review of this as I was opening it up, but I'll post it after this video. And that's all I have for tonight. So cheers.